I'm Joanna Penn from Mystery Thriller TV, and today I'm reviewing Ancestor by Scott Sigler, and I excitingly have a autographed edition, so that's marvellous. I'm actually a real fan of Scott Sigler. I've read his Contagious and Infected books as well. He writes kind of, I guess, techno thrillers would be a way to describe it. But this book is almost Jurassic Park. It's sort of genetic engineering going horribly wrong on an island. You know, sort of on the front here, it's, you know, got secret experiment, tiny island, big mistake. And it's a pretty rocking book. It combines action and horror violence, but not hardcore horror, like thriller horror type of violence. You know, a lot. Huge body count, massive body count, but that's good. I mean, you expect that when you have these kind of ferocious beasts let loose on an island, but you know, really good stuff. What makes it an even better book is the obvious research that Scott has done for the genetic side of things. Now, I really like to learn when I read books like this. I like things to be fast-paced. I like there to be action. I like fight scenes, you know, I like body count and violence and things happening, but I also like to learn. And there's a lot in this book about genetics, about you know, technology. There's a really interesting Chinese geneticist in the book, and I like some of the scenes with her because she's clearly mentally unstable, brilliant, you know, brilliant mentally unstable scientist, crazy woman, but she has some brilliant thoughts, and we see inside her head at times as she tries to splice together these genes to create the ancestor. And I guess stepping back a bit, the point is that these companies want to create an animal where the body parts can be used as transplants for humans without there being a problem with rejection. So they have to use, you know, they're trying to get back to this ancestor animal that can be used across, you know, the human population. And basically they during the story, they implant these various, you know, fetuses into cows in order for them to grow and then give birth. And you know, just some great scenes where essentially this cargo plane full of cows about to give birth to these horrible monsters, you know, is crashed on an icy lake, and all the cows come out, and then there's this bit in a barn where basically the animals all burst out and massacre everything, and it's a very bloody book. But in terms of a sort of a fast-paced ride, it's you know, really good writing. I would say the characters are a mix. There's definitely, you know, good characters and bad characters. It's not just humans against the animals, which I guess it kind of is in Jurassic Park. This is also that there's, you know, the good humans, the bad humans, there's a bit of love interest, there's, you know, there's people trying to kill each other as well as these crazy, vicious animals out to kill the people, and it's just really well written, and I liked the blend of that action adventure with science. So I would say that it is a violent book, but it's not so horrible that you would skip pages. I don't read hardcore horror. I like, you know, mid-range violence, I guess would be a description, and I enjoyed the book. I didn't find myself looking away or putting the book down, which I definitely do when I find that thing too much. So I definitely recommend it if you want a fast-paced read with some interesting genetics. That's Ancestor by Scott Sigler. And I'm Joanna Penn from Mystery Thriller TV.